Well, I mean, obviously the wait goes on for new head coach / new manager, but you guys just got to get on with it and a job to do on Saturday.
Yeah, and obviously we've got to start taking results. So regardless of who's in charge or who's taking the team at the minute, it's our jobs to go out there on Saturday and say all the old cliches. We've got to produce the goods, and we haven't been doing that recently. So, but as long as that search takes, the guys in charge will definitely get the right appointment, and we'll just take it from there. But whether it's before the weekend or not, all we can do is focus, like you say, on our jobs, train properly, fully prepare for what's to come, and that's what we've been doing.
Given how you finished last season, and given obviously recruitment and the depth of the squad, and we keep getting told it's very deep and there's the quality in there, how surprised are you as a group that you haven't managed to get things together on a consistent basis?
I don't know if you'd say surprise is the word. It's a hard one to describe, really. Sometimes you think back on games and how we lost certain games, or how we haven't drawn, or how you can look back on every single thing and think you can see the right reasons why we've lost, and whether that be individual errors or whether we were just beaten by better teams. But ultimately, we have to stick together. We have to find a way of winning games, and we have to find the winning team in that group. Now it's a totally different game to what it was 3 or 4 years ago. Now you've got 5 subs. Do you know what I mean? That's 16 players you can use on a match day, and so whether you're starting a game, there's no way that you can hold anything back to last the 90 minutes, you know what I mean? You have to be going out there full throttle for 50, 60 minutes, and then you've got a number of players that you can use off the bench. And like we say, we've got a very big squad now with quality in it. It's up to us to get that right team on the pitch and in the right areas and produce the right football. So it all sounds very simple, but for whatever reason we haven't been able to find that formula at the moment.
And that formula as well in terms of attacking, scoring, shots, it seems mind-boggling, and it goes on week after week.
Yeah, exactly, and I think everyone's had an opportunity to play. Even the weekend we've made some changes again, but we have to be all together in it as a team. We have to stop goals together, stop conceding goals as a team. We have to score goals as a team, whether that be a left back crossing the ball for a right winger, or a striker, or a centre half scoring from a corner. Right, do you know what I mean? We've all got our roles to play, and it's not anyone pointing fingers anywhere. We have to score more goals. We have to create more opportunities. We had lots of balls in the box, but again, not too many chances on target at the weekend. We're not giving loads away, which is the frustration as well. But with the fine margins at the minute, we're coming out too regularly on the wrong side of them.
It doesn't. I'm not in the group. I'm not there on a day-to-day basis, but it doesn't strike me as a group that's down. It doesn't strike me as a group that's niggling at each other or anything like that.
The group's desperate to do well at the end of the day. We've all come into the football club to be a success, and we're not coming here to sort of scrap around at the bottom of the league. So we are very, very frustrated. But you can either be down in the dumps about it and let it affect you every day of the week, or we can try and be positive, try and have good sessions, try and be lively, try and G each other up, try and allow players to go on that pitch with confidence to be the players that we all know they are. At the end of the day, you don't become a bad player overnight. Your game just doesn't disappear. There's all reasons that I haven't got the time to go through. You can't tell everything that's happened over the last sort of 2 years or 3 years or a year or 6 months for a player. Each person's their own human being, and at the moment we haven't quite got the levels we know that are in the group on a match day, and it's up to us in there to keep everyone upbeat, keep everyone trying to play with a smile on their face as much as we can, and that will bring the best out of the players. It's no secret that a happy player will ultimately play as best as they possibly can.
And I guess as well, whoever comes in as head coach, manager, be whatever their title is, they don't have a magic wand. They can do so much, but once the whistle goes, it is you guys, isn't it?
It is. That's always the unfortunate thing in football. When you become a manager, you're the one that ends up losing your job, and whether that's right or wrong, the players have obviously. Every time you see a manager leave a football club, the players will come out and say we have let the manager down. Normally, individually and collectively, we have let Wayne Brown down. But the industry we're in, you have to move forward very, very quickly, and I think the group are trying to do that. Obviously, the staff above are trying to appoint someone very quickly, but ultimately, there's not a decision that they want to rush. So that's why we are where we are. But we have to, like I say before, we stick together, we stand up, be counted, and when an opportunity arises, like we did have a few at the weekend, we just have to have that extra bit of quality, and how we do that is working on the training pitch, and maybe instead of just crossing it to anyone or just into an area, we try and pick people out, because we've got the players to create opportunities for us. So we just need to get those players in the positions and believing in themselves a bit more, really.
On to Saturday and AFC Wimbledon. Obviously they're back in this division, having been relegated at the end of last year. Haven't had a great start, but you look at the way they play, they're quite aggressive and quite open, aren't they?
Yeah, and I think that's Johnny Jackson to a T, really. He's been plying his trade now at Charlton, and he's been doing it a long time. He's got a good opportunity down there with a very, very, very good squad of players. I don't think they've been too short on splashing a little bit of money in this division. But no, we'll be going there. Ultimately, they'll have watched us, we'll have watched them. We sort of have highlighted some areas we think we can exploit, and it'll be about who's better on the day, and it's about time that was us, really.